Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music Podcast, episode 60. We've got a fun one for you. This is with my dear friends, Stephan and Jamon of the band Ham Radio. We have a fun chat, a lot of fun questions. It's so much of a blast. I'm not going to talk anymore. We're just going to hop into it. Enjoy.
Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music Podcast. I'm your host, at least until the aliens take over, Austin Mullins. And I'm here with two special guests from a very special band. I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you guys. Go ahead, homies.
So I'm Jamon, Ham Radio. I sing and play guitar sometimes.
I'm Stephan, lead guitars and Ham Radio. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Yay.
Not to be confused with Radio Ham. That is a completely different thing.
That is a thing. Isn't that a Radiohead cover band?
I think so.
Dude, fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck them.
Can I cuss on? Okay.
Yeah, you can. You just can't say certain words, but I think you watch YouTube. You know what words
Yeah.
So, of course, we start the podcast off with two very important questions. And the first one is the fun fact question. Now, you guys went to school, maybe. I don't know. But, elementary school, middle school, high school, you'd go into a new class and they'd be like, stand up, state your name, and give us one fun fact about yourself. Well, that was in preparation for this podcast because, I know the future, and that's what it was. I sent stuff through the past so you could be on this podcast for that specific reason.
I love it. Well, the thing about that is neither one of us ever got past kindergarten, so I figured I'd just get that out there first.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
But something special about us is probably the fact that we met in first grade. Me and this dude right here, probably the first thing we ever talked about was listening to Papa Roach or Weezer on the radio, so that was kind of
nerd.
Crazy.
No, I'm just kidding.
We were like, dude, you know Weezer?
Weezer.
We were both two strange little boys on the playground.
We were the only boys on the playground with Vans, and I had light up sneakers actually coming in.
I had Vans. I was always the coolest child.
Nah, the light up shoes were the real cool stuff.
Yeah. He had the little alien rigs.
Nice. Or you remember the Heelys?
Yeah.
Man.
We weren't that cool.
Yeah. I wasn't that cool either. I always wanted a pair, but I never got one.
Yeah, I was too poor for Heelys.
Oh, yeah. They still make Heelys, and now they're twice as expensive, so I'm still too poor for Heelys.
Damn.
They're like $90 now. Oh, sorry, bud.
Now I'm too afraid I'd break my elbow.
Oh, yeah. And you'll never recover from that. We're past that point.
Yeah.
You hit drinking age and it goes, it's one, and you fuck it up for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Yeah. I was just talking about that, how any kind of action sports, if you don't get started as a kid, you don't really want to mess with it because you just can't take balls like you could as a kid.
It'll fuck you up.
For 100% real. Now, of course, our next question is the fun question. And I've got a fun question for you thanks to medium.com because they were the fourth search what's it called? The link. So, if you had a theme song that played whenever you walked into a room, what would it be?
Can we say one for each other?
Yeah, go for it. I do want to hear this now.
All right, I'm going to go Kickstart My Heart for him.
Man, he must hate you. No, I'm just kidding.
For Stephan, it would be fucking.
Come on, you got it. I know it's in there.
His would be
I see you're wanting to say a few of them. I saw a few of them cross your brain.
Don't do me wrong right now, please.
He was about to do you so dirty.
Don't do me dirty, man.
He said, "Kickstart my heart." I'm gonna show you.
No, I know what Stephan's would be. It would be All the Small Things by Blink
Oh, dude, you're doing me dirty on that one.
for obvious reasons.
Oh man.
Oh, he did do you dirty with that one.
Yeah.
All right, all right. That's how it is. I'm gonna
Really?
change yours to Nowhere Man by the Beatles. How about that?
Damn.
At least you didn't say Headstrong by Trapped.
Oh,
Damn. Now I wish
Crap.
I would have said that.
Trapped is really doing some strange shit.
He said my bad, bro, in like the most recent thing I saw. He was like, I was off my meds.
Jeez.
I was like, that's the case with everybody. Kanye West.
I saw that.
Yeah. A whole
Fucking
spread, like a whole page ad for his apology letter.
I saw that.
If you didn't know
Very
what out of touch
strange.
means, you do now.
Yeah, I got no comment on Kanye.
Oh yeah. Kanye's not a person anymore. It's just yay.
No comment on that one.
Yeah.
Well, let's get right into some fun music questions. You guys just released a new record. It's a cool
Yes.
one. It's a fun one. It's
Thanks,
called
dude.
Tirades and Tragedies. And I have the exact date that it came out somewhere, but not in front of me.
If you're watching this, it is now out.
Yes, it is out now.
Check it out.
It's been out for at least one day,
Oh.
if not more days, which it has been out for more days.
I think actually today it's been out for a week. Today is
Yeah.
1 week at
You
the
guys-
time of film.
Yeah.
It came out the same week as Poppy's record.
Yeah, Poppy cool.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah. Very pretty lady.
Yeah, we got to compete with that. See what we're up against.
I know. I was like, I ain't releasing nothing near Poppy's record.
Didn't even know that, but that's awesome.
And I was like, I'm not releasing it near a ham radio record either. I want people to enjoy that. So
Yep, it's finally here.
I want us to go down the track list. Let's go one by one with these songs because people like to do that kind of thing. And I wanted to change things up. You know, I know you guys. You guys are the homies. So I want to do something different. But before we go track by track, I want to know what your favorite track off the record is and what your least favorite track off the record is.
Okay.
You know, there's a tier list.
I got a couple favorites for sure.
My favorites. God, that's so hard. I have to go with the title track because it has AJ from The Dangerous Summer on it. And he was like,
Good one.
The Dangerous Summer was like, it still is, but when we started the band was like one of our favorite bands and inspired us a lot when we first started writing music in ham radio, which is about 6 years now, 7 years. It's been a while.
Yeah, we were heavy on
Yeah,
those guys
now.
when we started the record for sure.
Yeah, like Dangerous Summer and Bad Flower and shit like that really inspired us. So
that's your favorite.
yeah.
I was gonna say I have the same answer probably as that. That became my favorite after AJ hopped on, and honestly, that felt like a moment that kind of tied everything together because it was towards the end of everything. We sent it to him,
Yeah.
to record his part and everything, and we had the verse open for him, and this is like one of my favorite things about the whole process was hearing him kind of be like, I couldn't think of anything better on your verse, so he just used our verse that we wrote.
Yeah, that was pretty
Awesome.
fucking cool.
Well,
So he took
That was a big honor. Like that was big props for him to say that. So
oh yeah. I mean, when a dude like that, who's a great lyricist, goes, "This is great. I'm gonna use this instead."
and he killed those
Yeah, dude,
parts.
He
he
does
slayed
kill it on that song. That song
And he
slaps.
has so much grit, but still sang it so high like I did. It was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Super cool. But close second in line would have to be Half Empty because I think that's the most collaborative song on the album. You know, a lot of the songs, a good chunk of it was me. A lot of the songs, a good chunk of it was Jay. But that song was like ideas like half and half pulled from different old demos that we had made and stuff.
Yeah.
It's my favorite on the record.
Thanks, dude.
Of course. Now, what's your least favorite on the record? I know you got, there's got to be a tier list. So, you know, there's one at the top and there might be, it doesn't mean you dislike the track. You might love the track still, but it's still at the bottom.
I know what mine is.
Yeah, what's yours?
Mine's the interlude, Forgotten.
That doesn't
Because
count. You got to pick a different one.
okay,
I
I
didn't
was
even
I
put
was
that
gonna
on a.
take it, but he made the rule. You gotta
Yeah,
go
yeah,
with
yeah,
it, Jay.
yeah, yeah. That you got to pick a real song, not an interlude on the
I
chopping
hate
block.
interludes. No, I'm just kidding.
then for me it's Like We Were Never Here.
Okay.
Because it's I like the song, but it's just more of a heavy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Weren't you saying you didn't love how the final vocals turned out on that on the version?
No, it's just it's not entirely my style, I guess. I don't know. But I started liking it more when we started playing it live, so
So yeah,
I like
but
that track. So
thanks, dude.
you
I
messed
dig
up and
that
picked
one.
the wrong
It
one.
is very yes, yes, it is very fun live. And um, for me, actually, ironically, we're looking at the list of albums right now. If you see us keep looking to the right, we're
Oh
looking at the
yeah.
track list right now because we did not prepare. But
I didn't
probably
get
gonna
questions
have to
to
be
prepare
Headache.
with.
Exactly right. Mine's gonna have to be Headache. Actually the first single we put out, which is kind of ironic, but ever since putting it out, it's just
It's
what's
been
the
a headache.
opposite of grown on you? It just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It grew out of my taste a little bit for some reason. I don't know why.
And we've played it a million times.
Yeah. Still a
And-
great song.
And
I like
according to
that.
Spotify, it's the only explicit song on the record.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe I feel guilty.
It's the only one that has E next to it.
Damn, that's crazy that we didn't say fuck more than that.
It is a pretty clean record.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Pretty clean.
You kept it clean, except for
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
funny to talk on the explicit thing. That was sort of a conscious thing that we like didn't put a bunch of fucks in songs because we wanted it to be natural and not just force cuss words in it, you know?
Of course.
But we've written most of our next album, and there's a lot more fucks.
There are a lot more fucks.
Yeah,
There are more fucks to give.
I think
We're
we
about to
stopped.
give a lot more fucks.
Yeah, we stopped giving shit, giving
You,
more fucks.
you didn't give enough fucks, and now you're giving too much fucks.
Yeah,
Now we don't give a fuck.
and they're staying.
There you go. It balances out. Well, let's work track by track here. Let's start with I Need Ya. Now tell me about this one. Deep dive into it for me. What the writing process for this song specifically was. Because you
This
picked it
song
as the
is-
opener.
Yep.
Yeah, funny enough, this song, Stephan wrote this mostly. Basically all of it, I think, right?
Yep. That was one that I brought
Yeah.
to the table.
It's one of my favorite ones though, because it's super catchy and different and it kind of swings a little bit. It's got a
It really
swingy.
does.
Yeah, that song is cool because it's kind of probably the most fun and just easygoing song of the album. It's got a few serious lines in there and stuff, but overall it's just a big kind of summer bop with giant guitars and a really catchy pop hook. So
Yeah.
it's
that's
a
like
good little
Nickelback.
easy listen.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I that was a great track to open with. What made you guys decide that was the track to open with?
Well, we originally did have a different song as the opener, and we didn't like it. And the next one up was I Need Ya, and I'm pretty sure that's why it's the first song. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason behind it. It's just
Yeah, the original opening track was cool, but I decided after a while that it wasn't hitting. It just wasn't hitting hard enough to be on the album, honestly.
Gotcha. It was a cut song, if you will.
yeah, it was really a filler song, kind of a faster, shorter thing. So we
Yeah.
just figured cut a little runtime off and gave us space to do things like at the end of it, like put a remastered version of one of our fan favorite songs, Relief, at the end of the album.
Yeah, which was the label. The label wanted that.
Oh
Yeah,
We weren't going to put that on the album.
that
What's
is
your
true.
label
I
again?
think it was a good decision because now that song has a little bit of a new flavor to it.
Yeah, it got remixed, and I think I like the new mix more too.
It's definitely flavorful. It's like a tropical punch.
Yes. Whereas the old one was like a pina colada.
Yeah. And I don't do coconut.
Dang.
No coconut rum?
No, I'm not. See, I was allergic to coconut for the longest time. I'm not anymore, funny enough. but I was. So it was no coconut drinks. It was no coconut water. It wasn't no what is that? Almond joys.
Damn, I love almond joys so much.
It wasn't no lotions have a lot of coconut in it that I couldn't use.
Yeah.
Did you become not allergic?
Yeah. So fun fact, your body changes every 7 years. So with like allergies and stuff, I used to be allergic to
Damn.
completely different things when I was younger than I am now or even 7 years ago.
That's crazy.
I know.
I'm a lot less allergic to cats than I
This
used to
brother
be.
used to be aggressively allergic to cats, like scary, like would die when
Yeah.
cats were
If
around.
anybody listening knows about bad allergies,
And I don't have any allergies at all.
Oh, you got you got the luck right there.
Yeah.
Um, I I'm
No food
allergic to
allergies, though.
cats and dogs still, but I'm not nearly as allergic to cats anymore as I was either.
True. You got a little cat now too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll help.
two of
Good.
them,
That'll help.
Nugget and Remy. They're
Dang.
twins. You've seen them both already, and you just didn't know.
Oh,
Oh,
I love little cats.
Although this is Nugget again. He likes to be the center of attention. He might take over the podcast before the aliens do.
heck yeah. He probably is an alien, honestly. A twin cat.
Oh yeah.
That's some alien shit if I've ever seen it.
Well, let's talk about the next song, Heart You Stole. Whose heart did you steal?
A lot of them. No. just
No,
kidding.
no. Someone stole our hearts.
Yeah.
Ah,
And it
Um,
was you, Austin. You stole our hearts.
thank you. Thank you.
I'm
I'm
Heart
keeping
You
them.
Stole. Heart You Stole. I remember specifically. I came up with that riff and that song the day after we played a really badass show, and also some like weird shit happened to me that I won't go into on a podcast, but um it just gave me some like I don't
The
know.
chorus, right? You had the chorus.
In the opening riff, we started with that opening riff.
You had the opening chords?
Yeah.
Which is a fun,
Ah.
by the way.
Yeah, I remember we just laid it down and then it became something very cool. But we love Deftones a lot. That's like a band we grew up with, like since we were tiny children, and that one's super Deftones kind of
Deftones and Weezer and Papa Roach.
Hell yeah. Exactly. Like the chorus gets a little bit more radio rock friendly
Yeah.
on that one. Our shoegazy influence definitely all comes from Deftones,
Yeah.
Of course.
for sure.
I think Weezer really inspires the fuzziness that we use in our tone too, and the melody.
You guys
Also,
do
I'm
have
glad
a
you
nice
said Weezer.
fuzziness.
Yeah.
I appreciate you picking up on the Weezer because the vocal melody and the lead guitar does this unison thing on the intro of that song that is very Weezer to do. Like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
having the background vocals, like the having all that shit be in unison with a lead guitar is super Rivers Cuomo. So
Oh yeah. I mean, the dude is he is a writing legend for sure.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
He's so badass. One time we did shrooms and saw Weezer live front row. It was awesome.
Hell
Yeah, we did a tiny little cap and it was pretty awesome because it was like one of those really vivid concerts.
yeah.
Felt very visceral, so
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
sick.
that was around the time we started ham radio, so that was cool.
So the not Linkin Park cover, Numb.
It's
Talk about that
Yes.
one. Quit that. Nugget.
funny. This song is probably the complete opposite of the Linkin Park song.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely some Linkin Park love on that though. A little
Yeah.
bit of inspiration. That's a song that I wrote the lyrics about an ex of mine at the time. And it's just one of those ones that just kind of poured out of you. All just demoed the whole thing in one day. Guitar, drums, well, programmed drums obviously for the demo, but
Yeah.
and I did the scratch vocals, wrote some lyrics and stuff.
Yeah, and he sent it to me, and I was like, "Yeah, this is perfect. We don't even need to change anything. Let's just record it. I think it's really strong."
I like it.
Yeah, and then we just kind of went from there. The next step was redoing vocals and slowly, piece by piece, making everything just a little better, making some final decisions and stuff. And it's been a lot of people's favorite song. You can see a little bit of it at shows. People kind of sing along to that one.
They do. I did notice that.
So that's really cool. And we put out a badass video for that too. Our friend Matt Napier helped us do that. So
Yeah, we went to Nashville and did that video. It was super fun. It was
Oh.
fucking hot as fuck in that studio we filmed it in.
It feels
That
always
was.
hot, but
Oh,
sure in
it
particular.
was
was
like
so hot, dude.
July in
Yeah.
Nashville, dude. It was, oh my
In
God.
a
it was
non-climate controlled small warehouse.
awful. It was literally like 100 degrees that day. Like it was insane.
That's like an Amazon warehouse.
Oh, dude, it was fucked up.
The funny part is we ended up having some shirtless shots in there purely for the fact of
Yeah, I was
we all
hot,
took
dude.
our shirts off at the end and we were like, wait, we have this idea. And he was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's talk about the next one. Half empty. Are you guys
Yeah.
more first I gotta ask, are you guys more half, glass half full kind of people or glass half empty kind of people?
Ooh. We might be on opposite ends of the spectrum on that one. I'm not too sure. I'm typically a glass half full person. I'm kind of like a golden retriever most of the time. Unless I get pissed off, then I get a little scary. But other than that, I'm pretty like posy, easygoing for the most part.
Stephan never gets scary. Just want to say that. Hey, I'm a glass half empty kind of guy.
Oh my
But this song,
Get it over.
like we were saying earlier, is super like. Is this? Yeah, this is the one that's like a bunch of fucking different songs pieced together, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we had like a bunch of different separate songs that
I cherry picked the vocal takes from the demos of said songs, and on most DAWs you can time stretch the tempo of one audio file and change the pitch. So I just matched the tempos and pitches of a few different vocal ideas that we had laying around, basically, and then wrote some. The original guitar for a lot of it was very indie, like sustained chords, higher guitar.
Yeah.
And I basically just approached it from a different tuning. So the tuning we use for our low stuff is usually drop A or drop A sharp.
Yeah.
So basically we just went from some of those lower kind of metalcore inspired chords to kind of drive that song and give it a little bit of oomph. And it turned out really cool. It's like a Frankenstein song.
yeah.
And it blends so well together.
It does, and that's part of why I like it, because having experience just pulling those different ideas, where in each one of them I was like, hey, this could be a cool verse. Hey, this could be a cool bridge.
Yeah, and what's also funny is like a lot of the lyrics are a lot of stuff that I'd done and like vocal ideas. So all the songs were all about similar hard times I was kind of going through.
Yeah.
But then when he put them all together, it still all worked super well.
Yeah, that song is kind of like having imposter syndrome, self-doubt,
Yeah.
all that type of shit is kind of what it's about. So
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Well,
kind of rising above it in a
Yeah.
way. It's got a little bit of a silver lining. I would like to think.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. So, number 5, Headache. Your explicit song. You heathens.
Delete
What's
it.
funny is
Censor it.
It's explicit because I say "God damn," I think.
That could be literally the only reason that it's
So we
that
didn't
is-
cuss it all on the album.
Yeah,
That is insane.
it's just goddamn. Which everybody says. I don't know why, but that's become like the most common curse word. Have you seen on Stranger Things? All the characters say "goddamn" like 1,000 times in that show.
I think I saw like a compilation clip of them just saying that.
Yeah, cue the GD supercut real quick
Yeah.
on the podcast.
But
Yep.
also shit I don't think is no longer an explicit word
That's
on
crazy.
Spotify. Cuz
But
I've heard a
goddamn
couple
it.
songs go shit and I'm like, isn't that explicit? Why is this not okay? Whatever.
I think it's technically supposed to be, but they're not going to enforce it,
Yeah.
With Headache though, this song was originally an instrumental. This was really old. Headache was.
Yeah, this song is literally like 2021 or 2022 when the first
Like old, like it's
demo
old.
was made.
Yeah.
And it's super inspired by this specific We Came as Romans album. I think it was Tracing Back Roots, that record. Because we
Yeah.
loved that album. When that album
Mhm.
came out in 2013, we
So
were
how did we come up with the opening rhythm? Was that a group thing that we did? The bang,
I
bang,
think it
bang,
was just an instrumental
bang,
me and you
bang.
made. And
Just
then
we made the instrumental together.
Yeah,
It was
I think,
so
yeah.
long ago. That one I really don't remember.
yeah. But
It's a
I
headache
thought
to
it
remember.
turned out really good, so we decided to put it on the album because I knew that hook
Yeah.
is just a strong hook.
We added some
Yeah.
heavy breakdowny kind of post choruses to it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he definitely added the heavy breakdowning parts when he was in a heavy Sleep Token phase.
Yep.
Because it's definitely kind of got some Sleep Token vibes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention Sleep Token on Numb because the bridge and outro of that song is also very Sleep Token inspired.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? I didn't even think
Cue all
about
the angry people that say Sleep Token's not metal.
that. Token's not a metal band, bitch. No, fuck.
Yeah, we take from a lot of different places. Like say on Numb, we took from Kings of Leon and then also modern metalcore and put it
Yeah.
together. So just like we start at hard rock and kind of tip the scales in either direction
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
for the most part. That's kind of where our philosophy lies most of the time for songwriting.
Well, and of course, my question related to the song is, what gives you the biggest headache?
Not drinking enough water.
Yeah.
That is important.
Well, you know what? The chorus makes me think of like having a sinus headache or like being sick and having a headache where you just can't get rid of it no matter how much medicine you take.
Oh yeah.
So
Or
that's
when
kind
the
of
weather changes, like is right now as we're speaking.
yeah, it's snowing here in Tennessee.
Yeah,
It's about to here,
it's pretty snowy. Where do you live again?
North Carolina,
But where is it in Charlotte?
close to it.
So you're Charlotte, we're over here in Johnson City. We
Yeah.
got the snow first this time around somehow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Yours now. Well, let's talk about So Alive, and so you are.
So Live's one I wrote. I was in I wrote that in this studio alone one day, like for fucking 3 or 4 hours. I just sat, and it was one of those instrumentals that just poured out
Yeah.
super easy. And I just put new strings on my guitar, so
Oh,
it just sounded super good. And then that fell out, and then I was like,
thanks for the reminder,
involved
by the
in
way.
what?
I said,
Oh, yeah.
thanks for the reminder to change my strings.
Yeah.
And then I was like in a weird relationship at the time too, so it kind of inspired the lyrics.
Okay.
It's a very like sexual song, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that's the horniest song on the album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's the only
It's
song
pretty horny.
that has double zeros at the end of it. It's 4 on the dot.
4 on the dot.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Cool. You're picking up all these cool little tidbits on it.
Oh yeah.
I love this. This is fun.
So now we got to talk about the worst part of the record, the interlude. No, boo interludes. No, interludes are cool, especially when you do them right, like you guys did. Now,
Thanks.
of course, the first question before we get into how you guys went about with the interlude, what is the most recent thing that you've forgotten besides doing this podcast? No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say it may actually be this podcast.
No, I feel like we forgot shit at a show recently.
Forgetting shit at shows is
You
a crazy
didn't even
topic.
remember it. It's that
Yeah,
forgotten.
We got shat on one time. We got shat on one time for forgetting our laptop, and we had to drive back. Granted, it was 15 minutes from where the laptop was at our practice space, but we got shit on a little bit for that one time. We forgot our laptop at a
Yeah.
show we were running. So
Yeah.
It was
but-
only 15 minutes away. At least it wasn't like hours away.
hey, we
Yeah.
got it done. It all came together, so
Right.
it was good.
Yeah. It was someone else that threw the show too and fucking just didn't run the show, and we had to do it. But
yeah, we caught a couple strays from some of the opening band. I was like, "What the fuck, dude? I'm literally sitting at the mixing board running sound right now."
Yeah.
You're gonna mention something about us forgetting our laptop.
But it's fine though.
Yeah, it's all good.
But Forgotten, so I knew that I wanted to put an interlude on the album because the sole purpose and reason is the MCR on Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge. They have that weird little interlude on that album, and I've always loved that so
Is that
much.
right before Thank You for the Venom? Is that
Yeah, yeah. And I can't remember what it's called, but I always loved it. I still
where it's
fucking
got
love it.
some long ass name.
Yeah,
Sure.
but Forgotten was a weird little thing he had, the instrumental. And then I was just really fucking drunk one day. This is back when I used to party and shit. I don't really drink anymore.
It's
But
called interlude, by the way.
oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just called interlude.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Yeah. But and then I just kind of freestyled the lyrics, and the takes that are on the album are the takes I did sitting there on
Yeah.
that couch.
Like a lot of interludes, it was done in post-production. Basically, it was just a sound that I had found on what was it on? I think it was on the Tim Henson Neural DSP plugin with the
Yeah.
with the shimmer reverb on.
Yeah,
right
it's
on.
just a super chimey back like reversed swelly kind of thing. And then I just kind of improvised some sad shit.
You did not only some sad shit, but some straight up existential shit because
Yeah.
you're talking about trying to change your fate.
Yeah.
Oh, that is existential.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of my vocal ideas and stuff usually stem from crazy shit that's going on in my life. Like my lyrics are very emotional and very personal. A lot of my shit
And
usually
you can
is.
tell.
Throw it back to I Need You, which is a nice little kind of just fun loving song. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
Well-
not all doom and gloom.
Oh no, for sure. Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the dangerous elephant in the room, Tirades and Tragedies. But of course, I have a fun question for that one too. What is a tirade you often go on? A rant or tirade, if you will.
Lately, the tirade's been about fuck ice because fuck ice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck ice.
Been stressing us out.
So if I've gone on a tirade lately, it's been about how I don't understand how anybody can support that organization at all. So.
Yeah. Any other tirades you've been on lately?
I've not been on too many tirades lately. I've been pretty chill.
I get on a tirade when someone farts in the van. That's a frequent tirade when someone doesn't.
Is that directed toward anybody in particular?
I mean, everybody's catching that one. I mean,
Right.
everybody poops, everybody toots.
Oh yeah.
So,
Everybody
But
poo.
mostly our guitar tech piss.
yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but
And he snores like a damn generator starting up. It's awful.
I do too.
Hear
But
that
I
piss? You
have
need
no
a
strips
CPAP.
for that now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we told him he needs to get a CPAP because he's gonna pass in his sleep.
might need to cut that part
No, I told him it's okay.
Okay. Throw him a heads up. We love you.
Yeah.
Piss.
Well, let's talk
Uh,
about the song itself. How did it come about? How did the feature come about? Let's talk about it.
So it's that one. We really love Angels and Airwaves.
Yeah, this is another instrumental that I made.
Yeah.
This was like the opening was Angels and Airwaves, and the hook was like Blink inspired. And
Yeah.
it's very Warped Tour coded, so it's kind of a fun one too. It's a fun one to play live. It's the fastest, kind of most upbeat song on the record. So
Yeah, which is important for our shows because we do have a lot of slower, like bombastic songs. So this one been more like punk rocky. Angels and Airwaves is like
Yeah.
a really good one to have in our set.
and
It's really fun to play live.
I love that it's the title track because what it means to me is kind of like, it's like just show us where to go and we're ready to rock. Basically, just give us the door.
Yeah.
We'll be there. So
And then how
Yeah, and then
did
we
we
just-
feature? Oh, after you, my friend.
Oh, sorry.
There you
And
go.
then we just I vividly remember because this one's kind of old too. We just sat down and wrote it together. The vocals.
Yeah.
And then, so about the feature, AJ been on it. I knew that I wanted a fucking dope feature on this album,
Of
and
course.
I wanted it from someone who kind of like inspired us.
Yeah.
Because this is our first album we've actually released, so it kind of needed to be like important. Not that anybody else wouldn't have been important, but like
Yeah.
AJ and the Dangerous Summer directly inspired a lot of these songs on this album. And even that song. So for him to be on it is like crazy fucking full circle. It's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. And he was so nice, dude.
Yeah.
He was so cool about it. He didn't like big time us or anything. He wasn't an asshole. He wasn't short. He was communicated very well.
He's really cool. We hope to one day catch up to him at a show, meet him in person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
say hey. But
Funny thing, we almost went and hung out with him and shot a video for it because he said we could do that. And
Oh, that's awesome.
but he's in New Jersey, and logistically it never made sense, so we didn't do it. But maybe
That's fair.
some other time.
much love to those guys, though. They're the best.
AJ's a fucking badass.
Now, since I'm not gonna ask a question for Died and Left You, you already said that your guitar tech is gonna pass away, so we'll skip past that. Let's talk about that song, Died and Left You.
Piss forever.
All right.
So Died and Left You,
future.
that's another song that's just super collab track, actually. Me and Stephan just wrote that song together.
Did we?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember on this one. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah,
because that opening riff was on an acoustic guitar.
And I think that, so a lot of this song is actually the original, like the demo.
Yeah, the
Because I was having trouble recapturing the fucking energy and the vibe I got on the demo.
Yeah.
Even though it was had to be tuned a little bit, and the situation with the mic wasn't as good, but it just like the energy and the emotion in it was so good, and I wasn't in that headspace anymore.
Hey,
So
I mean,
having trouble.
You've heard it a million times. Sometimes you just can't beat the original take, and that's just how it is.
And that's why
But
you always
luckily-
set it up like you're ready to record.
Yeah, that's what we do now because we learned from this record. Like, you may never get this energy again, so we always fucking record our vocals like as good as I possibly can when we're doing songs and shit.
Yeah. A little bit of reinforcement tracks here and there, and I think it turned out good.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's talk about number 10. Of course, I have a fun question for this. What is the most painful thing you have had happen to your body physically?
Oh my God, like for real, for real?
So,
Yeah, for real, for real.
I'm gonna take that first. And when I was in 4th grade, I got fucking attacked by an Australian Shepherd.
Oh,
He bit the shit out of my leg, and I got stitches and
Was
shit.
that more painful than your operation you had?
Yeah, that was pretty rough. But actually, I had to get a kidney
Yeah.
stone removed one time, and they shoved like
oh,
a pipe down my piss hole.
Yep.
So that was
That's worse than getting dotted. Like
it was actually worse.
I was gonna say.
I didn't piss right for a year. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, guys. I brought that one up.
that you did. Well, now it's your turn.
So similar thing. Most painful thing.
Your piss hole?
No. So
Boston?
No. Not Boston. I like Boston, but I had an inguinal hernia. I actually had 2 of them, but the first time I had it, I thought it wasn't gonna be shit. So I stood right up the day after my surgery, just stood up right up prone to my feet, and that shit was rough.
Yeah,
It was rough.
Boston.
It felt like being like stabbed with a hot knife right here in my kind of crotch region.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if that's TMI again, but that was definitely the most physically painful thing that I've had happen to me.
Sorry, we just started talking about our piss holes and shit.
Yeah, sorry everybody. Sorry, Mom.
Hey, to be fair, hernias, people are like, oh, hernias are nothing. But when you actually have one, those things are awful.
Yeah, tell me about it. He
They're
won't
like the
even carry
worst
the
thing
fucking road
people
cases
have.
anymore. Just kidding.
I do still carry the road cases, but I use proper technique.
There you go. You lift with your do you use the
Lift with
power
your
zone?
Lift with your spine and twist. That's the key. If anyone's listening out there.
Oh, I don't think that's right. You got to
Nah,
use your
man.
power zone.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Lift with your lower back and twist. That's the way to go.
Just full send it. That's my uh don't take my advice from that.
Also, one time I ran over his legs with a car, so it's
Oh
on
yeah,
video.
that would be
On
painful.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the actual song now.
Nope, next song, we're done with that one.
Okay. Like we
So,
would never hear the.
We can touch on pain.
Okay.
He had something on pain. I was just
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I Want Pain was I wrote that one. Um, I wrote the instrumental for sure. I think we did the
So that's why
vocals.
he wanted to move on. He said, "You wrote that one. I don't care."
Yeah. So that's not even really like, we don't have to talk about that one.
No.
No.
So something funny that people would probably never hear, but the hook is a direct ripoff. Or not a direct ripoff, I guess. But so I love Nirvana. Like Nirvana was my favorite band as a kid, and still I love Nirvana so much. And so Nirvana has this song called "You Know You're Right," where he just says pain. He just says pain the whole hook.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so cool. It's so simple and it's 2 chords.
Yeah.
I want to do that. And then I did that. And it turned out so fucking cool. It was almost as a joke. And then it turned out fucking cool.
Yeah, definitely like a little bit of a modern Nirvana thing going on with the highly repetitive chorus.
Yeah. And then it's also like super inspired by Kings of Leon. And now I remember I actually did just write the whole song by myself and the vocals. And then he went in and tweaked and shit.
Yeah, I think we ended up you had like all the vocals
Yeah.
and the chorus and shit, and then
Yeah.
we went back and did
Rearranged a little bit.
even the verses on that song are very simple. They also repeat a lot,
A
so
very simple song.
and it kind of just has a slow vibey feel to it. When we play it live, we both play guitars on it, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit more of like a guitar rock vibe with a big heavy break in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's always like the part in the set where I get to like rest a little bit and stand a little
Yeah.
more still than usual.
I guess if we're giving out insider information, the drums on the hook was originally written from. So TuneTrack has a few drum VST plugins, and one of them I believe it was Easy Drummer. It had a loop on there for "Sugar You're Going Down" by Fall Out Boy,
Yeah.
basically, and that's kind of that's the loop that got used to start that idea. It's just a do 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 do. But we
Yeah.
slowed it way down and changed obviously it's not the same song
Yeah,
at all.
And our drummer plays it live way cooler than the fucking album version is on. He does a lot of double bass shit that's fucking awesome that I wish was in the real one, but
Oh,
or in
that's-
that version.
That's the beauty of it, though. JD, he's playing drums for us right now. JD, he's a badass back there, and he can kind of do his own thing on the drums when we play shows.
Yeah.
That's something we've always liked about bands. Like Fall Out Boy's drummer does that on a lot of their stuff, actually.
yep.
Gotta spice it up live a little
Travis
bit.
Barker, obviously, he never plays he never plays the song the same twice, I think.
No, I don't think he plays the same song. I don't think he plays it the same once.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, I already changed it halfway through.
Yep.
Well, like we were never here. I do have a fun question for this one. What is one place in recent memory that you're like, man, I just wish I wasn't here right now?
Work today.
Yeah, work every day is probably
In the snow?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking I'll tell you. Okay, so I have a good answer for that. So last weekend when we played at the Milestone in Charlotte, which was awesome. It was fucking sold out
Yes,
because
you
of American Theory. They're so badass. Shout out American Theory.
did not get to make it downtown to that.
Dude, bunch of cool bands. Fucking Empty Room, they killed it. Color Me Crazy was badass. Infinity that played a fucking Attack cover that was so gnarly. But so that whole weekend was supposed to be a 3-day run, and it got fucked up because of the snow.
Yep.
And I was at home, and I did not want to be home, and I wanted to be at those shows playing those. So, but you know how it goes.
Yeah, somewhere we
Nobody
don't
can control the weather.
somewhere we don't want to be is not on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
no
let's talk about
benefit.
the song itself. Let me hear the story behind this one.
Um, this
That's the
this is another me track, I think, for the most part.
it was your instrumental, and then we did the vocals.
Yeah, we
together.
wrote the hook together.
Yeah,
I think we may have actually collaborated on the vocals entirely.
I think so.
And
So
it said maybe I know I had the lyrical direction of like kind of being existential again and kind of being like how inconsequential we are in the grand scheme of the universe, basically. It's kind of that vibe, like speck in the ocean, drop of water in
Oh,
the
yeah.
ocean type.
Red versus blue, you ever wonder why we're here? Type of stuff.
Yeah.
and it's super like day. We were into Dayseeker at the time, so it's like super Dayseeker vibes, Bad Omens kind of vibes.
Honestly, we came as Romans.
Yeah, we came as Romans too.
There's
It
this-
did have a big aggressive scream part in it, but we took it out.
Maybe we'll run back the screen part, have like Tommy from Panic Room feature on a
Yeah.
version of that song or something. Just run it back and put the screen back in there. It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is a great song. Well, let's move on to the next one, Bitter End. Now, I have an interesting. This is not going the direction you think it's going to go. What is the most bitter thing you've eaten? You thought I was going to be like, what's the bitterest end you've ever had?
Gosh, I don't even.
Boston.
It always goes back to Boston.
Shout out Boston, lady. No, I'm just kidding. Earwax. Super bitter.
That is, yeah.
Why? What? Why were you eating that?
He was
Doesn't matter.
hungry.
Doesn't
Boys
matter.
gotta eat sometimes, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Earwax. That is bitter. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think I could top that.
Boom, we're done. See you, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, let's talk about the song itself now.
Batteries
You're
are
right,
also
song.
bitter.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
So Bitter End, Stephan completely wrote this song, and I had just gone through the fucking biggest breakup of my life at the time. Like I was like so destroyed over it and all that shit. And he wrote this song, and I remember I came over here after work one day. This is like 3 or so years ago, and he showed it to me, and it almost sounded like he wrote the song from my perspective, and I didn't even write the song.
Yeah.
And I connected with it so much that I felt like I did write the song.
We had just had a conversation where you were telling me about all this shit.
Yeah.
And then I just wrote it, and it just
Yeah.
it
And
just,
it's one of my favorite songs on the album because it's like an indie song, and I love indie music a lot.
that song actually surprisingly, we asked a bunch of people on our Facebook group what their favorite song was, and that one was either first or second place out of the people that answered. So
Yeah.
we might have to add that to the live set.
Yeah. And we're gonna do a music video for it.
Ooh,
That's a little tidbit for you.
go. Well,
Definitely.
we got one more song, and that's Relief. Of course, I have a fun question related to the title as well. What is the biggest relief you've ever experienced? Preferably something hilarious.
Oh. Boston.
Man, it goes back to Boston every time.
I'm gonna let you take that one.
I have to think about that one. Biggest relief.
You know, aloe vera is my answer.
When that show sold out Friday, dude.
Yeah. I remember you talking about it. You're like, I hope this thing sells out. I was like,
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
You know, it was
when we got that door split. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. Literally, we forgot our. That's something that we should have said for forgotten. It was we forgot to get our door split from
Oh my God, that's so true.
from a venue recently, and we came back
And it was
got
like,
and we let's just say we were relieved. We had a big relief when we got that door split. So
we ate
Thank
Waffle
you.
House the next day.
we did. Thank you to that venue.
Speaking of Waffle House, you guys didn't invite me to Waffle House that morning.
Dude, I know. My brain was scrambled. We were all like,
Zombies.
Y'all look
The
like
day after
zombies
that
in the
show.
photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were up so late after that show too, like till fucking 4 a.m. With scramble brains.
Oh yeah.
Scramble rig.
We were eating Pizza Hut, the big pepperoni Pizza Hut pizzas in the hotel.
Yeah.
So that's a good deal. Shout out Pizza Hut.
Do not shout out Papa John's. The shakaroni is not good.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised with the Pizza Hut rigs. They were good.
The Pizza Hut in North Carolina is not terrible.
Pizza Hut.
Although, I do like Little Caesars. And I know everybody hates it. But
Hey, man.
I love Little Sea Dog.
Yeah. Caesars hits. We love Caesars.
that's right.
I like the little popper things they came out with. It's like a little
Yeah,
pizza.
the puffs.
Puffs, yeah.
Crazy
yeah,
puffs.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Those are fire, dude.
Well, let's talk about Relief. And we'll also talk about the latter half of it, Remastered 2025. Tell me all about this song. Damn, that was loud. Hold on, let me turn
So,
it down.
Stephan started writing that one.
I think I wrote I did. I wrote the verses and the hook
Yeah.
on this song, and then
he
wrote the bridge.
Yeah, I was like, there needs to be some shit added. I wrote the drums on the breakdowns.
Yeah.
And we did that together. And then I did write the bridge.
That was
So
a
it's like,
song.
it needs a turnaround a little bit.
That was
Change
the
lyrics
first
around.
song we did that was kind of like that Dayseeker influence coming in.
Yeah, because that was around the time like all those bands were popping off, and we were sort of starting to kind of lean into that territory a little bit with ham radio, because we started out pretty pop punk emo shit, and then we kind of started to lean into this more bombastic kind of dark place.
And the Mr. Bombastic, Mr.
Yeah, that's a fun song. It's one that we just kind of demoed and really liked how the chorus kicked in. Then originally we had the good friend Justin Mitchell.
Yeah, Justin Mitchell, who was in
I Am King.
I Am King.
Yeah, I Am King.
Yeah, so I Am King was one of our like fucking favorite bands in high school. We learned about them from Curses, because Curses, they broke up last year, but they like mentored us in all sorts of shit when we were teenagers. Like when we were like kids, we would go record with them and fucking smoke bowl packs and get hammered and shit. But yeah, they taught us so much
Statute
shit.
of limitations.
Yeah, they taught us how to party, they taught us how to record, all that shit. But they showed us I Am King, and then they started doing their records with Justin Mitchell, and we were like, oh my God, this sounds so good. And we were gonna go record Relief with Justin, and then some shit kind of happened that prevented us from doing that. So he did us a deal. He was like, I'll just mix 2 songs since you paid for a session. So we did Relief and then Loaded Gun, but that's just a single.
Yeah.
But
So,
then
yeah, Relief really kind of popped off for us a little bit. Got us probably one of the things that contributed to us getting like the Bad Flower show here.
yeah.
That was a sick show.
Yeah, we played a sold out show with Bad Flower in our hometown. It was so awesome.
But the milestone with only local bands beat that show.
Yeah, it was
for us.
Awesome.
It wasn't like more people, obviously, because that's a smaller room.
Yeah.
But it sold out in that place, and it was amazing.
Again, energy was so rad.
Again, big shout out to American Theory.
Yeah,
we finally got to rock with those guys. We've been following them for a while now. All the other bands we mentioned down there. Your guys' scene and like adjacent scenes around you guys are incredible. Like, we love it.
Yeah, it's so awesome. We want to fucking move to North Carolina. It's so rad.
Do it.
We just may.
Heck yeah.
We just may.
Heck yeah, dude.
Then we can finally go get something to eat.
Yeah, dude. We will. Dude,
Hey.
Next time, well, shit, we're going to be in South Carolina.
We're in South Carolina. I know.
Greenville.
Oh, I know some good places there too.
Yeah,
Do it.
that's
We'll
a
run
good
it back.
it's a good transition to plug some shows we got coming up since we're probably running a little over an hour here.
Yeah. I mean, that is one of the questions I'm getting to. You know what? Plug the shows right now.
Sorry,
Oh,
Austin.
No,
I'm
you're-
gonna let you do your job.
no, I do want to hear the shows though. Plug them.
So
Plug them in now.
show got rescheduled from last weekend to the 15th of February.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family booking rig. It's going to be dope.
Greenville.
With Paris Bridge, we have heard a lot about them. And American Theory again. We love those guys. And then we have got tours getting worked on right now. Like I know we're out in April and March at some point.
Yeah, we really want to plug that the Paris Bridge show,
Yeah.
February 15th, Sunday, February 15th at Swanson's Warehouse. So a lot of homies are going to be there.
Yeah, it's going to be dope as hell.
Not to be confused with Ron Swanson.
Yes. Ron Swanson will be there though.
Yeah.
He's doing kind of like a, comedy opener.
Oh, that's awesome. That would actually be pretty sick.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
He owns the warehouse. I'm sorry.
There you go. Well, I've got some fun. Excuse me. Jesus. I got some fun. I call this semi-rapid fire questions.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with my favorite question, at least as of recent. What is one song that someone else wrote that you wish you had written? Now, I usually go for In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Oh,
That's true.
Because you'd be making bank on that song.
Man.
Somebody said happy birthday once, and I went, you ain't getting no money from that. The royalties are gone.
I'm gonna go with, this is kind of an obscure choice, but I'm gonna go with a song called The First Single by a band called The Format.
Oh, that's a good one, dude.
I would have loved to have wrote that song. It's a great song. I mean, that whole record. Those guys just came back too, which is Nate Roos from Fun. He came back.
So mine that I wish I wrote is Some Nights by Fun. Boom.
I think you would have you made the smarter choice financially.
Yeah.
So,
because For the Format never got the flowers they deserve.
Also, we really love pop music, if that wasn't apparent.
oh yeah, I figured.
Super into melody.
Now, the next question is, this one's a fun one. What is something you're still learning about yourself as a musician and artist?
Singing, for me. I'm still learning how to get better and stronger and how to
control.
Yeah, control and how to also screaming. That's something I'm still learning. And cardio stage.
Learning how to not be a fat fuck over here.
We can't help it. We're musicians.
bro.
We like food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd say mine would be like still learning more about intentions and stuff like that in the music scene, kind of like focusing on the fun part of things, and lately kind of just not worrying so much about the end goal of where you're going to end up, but more so just having fun along the way, and like just enjoying having and making friends basically
and just playing shows.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't always matter if like a shitload of people are there. I just like to fucking play loud ass rock music with the boys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and sleep in the van.
It's
I
not
love
just
all of it
about
so much.
It's not just about like music or streams for us. It's really about meeting people and connecting with people.
Oh yeah.
So
Lots of streams are also cool though.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Down here at the Swanson show. Hopefully we'll get to meet more of you guys down there. So
Yeah.
Yeah, go say hi to them at the Ron Swanson pizza shop. Whatever.
Buy a shirt.
The warehouse.
go.
Go now. Well,
Let's
maybe
Go to the venue right now.
Yeah, just wait for us. We'll be there soon.
yeah, they'll be there eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, February 15th.
That's right. Well,
Boom.
what song from your discography should a new listener listen to first?
Dynamite.
Yeah.
That's super all-encompassing for us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think we've mentioned that before. Like,
If I wanted someone new to just listen to our band, I would tell them to listen to probably like that or I Want Pain or Numb. Just one of those three.
yeah,
Yeah.
start with that, then go to the old shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old shit sounds worse, but it's intentional.
Of course. Now, what is your go-to snack when you are on the road?
Ooh.
You know I'm gonna say some weird fucked up shit for this one.
Yeah, this brother opens up cans of tuna and shit in the van and pisses me off.
Everybody,
For me it's goldfish or like candy bars.
The snack
I like candy
smiles
bars
back.
and goldfish and shit. And just a lot of water.
I try not to snack a lot in the van. I just like to get my fuel or food or whatever and go. So yeah, I'll do like cans of tuna or protein shakes.
Yeah, you can catch this brother in the back bunk wearing a jock strap eating fucking cans of tuna.
Yeah, it brings out the flavor.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Your little rig. What is that?
Well, what's this rig he's talking about?
Oh, what he is referring to is, so shout out to anyone who's had a hernia, is you can
It's
wear
a nutsack guard.
so you can wear a harness to sort of elevate your area, if you will, and
Yeah,
kind of keep it secure. So
Yeah. So that's dope.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
The rig.
Wait.
Okay. So, what is the hardest song for you to play live?
Oh,
Individually.
fucking. For me, dude, Tirades and Tragedies is a hard song to sing. That is hard, dude. It's so high and falsetto-y and shit. That's a hard song. Plus, I'm jumping around like a madman, so it's pretty hard. I'm still getting used to that one.
Mine is Never Said Forever because and I'm so sorry I don't remember what is the name of the dude that wrote the guitar solo for our song.
Oh, Peyton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peyton wrote the solo.
He's in the band. What's his band?
I'm so terrible for this.
Well, while he looks that up, I'll say that is a little bit more technical, ready side.
Yeah, Peyton Stewart in he's in a lot of different bands, but yeah, Peyton Stewart.
He shreds basically, and he shredded on that song for us, and then I kind of picked up his solo he wrote and like tweaked it a little bit, made it a little bit more simple. Went with a couple of boomer bends instead of all shred.
Yeah.
And then so that song's definitely hard, and it's our song with the most chord changes on the rhythms that's very spastic and kind of doesn't stay the same the whole time.
That song actually almost went on the album too, but the album was taking so long to get done that we just dropped it.
Okay.
Took us forever to fucking get this album done.
So, who takes the longest to get ready?
Me.
Stephan.
That's me all the way.
That is one.
I take the longest doing pretty much anything.
This brother takes like an hour and a half shower every day. I'm not joking.
You know what? I respect that.
Podcast all the way up.
Yeah, well, let's not expose me that much, I don't take that long of showers. I'm not a wasteful person, but I do like a good steam, I'll say that.
Oh yeah. Hey, and we got them shower steamers now. I like to throw one in the shower on occasion, smell, bring up the lavender scent or whatever.
Lavender, Jack and Jerk.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Unreal.
If the band had a group chat name, what would it be?
It does have a group chat.
Oh,
name.
what
We
is
have
it
a lot
then?
of those actually.
What's our chat?
That's a
Wait.
very, very good question that we may or may not be able to answer because we don't want to.
What?
Can't expose.
I'm So
Right now, our text chat is just called the ham radio chat, so that's.
but there's something funny about it that I'm gonna show you that is absolutely legendary. So this is how we're. So this is our drummer, JB.
We like to be imbeciles on the group chat. It's not going to focus. So if you want to just send him that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
send that to me and then remind me to put it in the podcast.
Yeah, we're using manual focus, so we'll have to just
look at
paste
it
that.
now.
We'll have to put that in post.
I'm gonna blur it in post on purpose. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, when you see this masterpiece, you're not going to want to blur it.
Oh, I bet.
I just sent it to you. So
Where's my phone at? I
It was of a time where JD was going through a really tough time, so.
he got stung in the ear by a bee.
That's great. I wonder if it'll focus on.
Yeah, you should be able to show it on your side.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Look at it in all its glory.
Shout out KJ. He's our drummer. He's awesome.
Yeah, he hates bees. He really hates bees.
He's also in a rad deathcore band called Slit Wrist Theory. They're dope.
We like deathcore here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like metal drummers a lot.
With Josh Pike as their guitar player. His head's made out of damn stone and polyester.
And polyester.
He's breathed in a little too much fiberglass insulation and drywall.
Like dropped van tires on his head.
Gotcha. So he's gonna have mesothelioma, is what you're saying.
Something like that.
Yeah, and he actually broke the brakes on our van. So
how did he?
We had to get him.
I hope Josh sees this.
We had him work on the back brakes and he broke them, so now we have no emergency brake.
Oh, great.
But our regular brakes work fine, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, it works
Until they
out.
don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we'll just put a brick behind the tires. It's fine.
There you
Our
go.
van is a fucking rolling hunk of metal with no heat. We just send it, dude.
How'd y'all survive the day
But
after?
I'll show you. I'll show you exactly how we survive.
How'd y'all heat yourselves?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yep. I know exactly what those are.
hot hand, baby.
Again, I can't really show it that well on camera, but hot
We
hands, the
all
kind
know
that
what
stick
they
to
are.
socks.
Shout out hot hands.
Hey, you know what? Hot hands have got me through some serious shit, man.
Those
Yeah,
ones that you stick
yeah.
on your sock are on another level because you could put one. What I like to do, this is a tip
Stick 'em
for
anywhere.
anybody out there without heat in their van. I put one on the bottom of my sock and one on the top.
And then he also put one in the little jock strap rig he had. So that was awesome.
I would do that too.
Hell yeah.
Boston.
You know,
Okay.
I'd have like 12 of them Johns on.
Yeah, dude.
Put them all over your body. That's what JD
That's
did.
right.
Yep.
All over his body.
All over.
We need a hot hands sponsor.
That'd be sick.
Hot hands, baby.
We'll be like,
But yeah, hot
"Oh, this
hands
is a
and
podcast sponsored by
hot hands and lots of layers. Basically, like I like to wear 2 layers of socks. Extra. Everybody's
I
wearing.
don't like to wear one layer of socks.
Dude, I love it. It keeps shit insulated. Having a good insulated pair of shoes, like shout out Vans. Vans are very well insulated.
If you get thick, man.
Yeah, the thick ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be wearing slip-ons in the cold.
No,
Yeah.
I mean you can, but it's not
This don't
recommended.
do you too well.
Yeah, man, those
But it's
look
got
clean.
jackets.
Are those new? They look too clean.
Yeah.
You gotta
Sort of.
dirty them Johns up, man.
Yeah,
They're not
These
real
little
Vans till they've gotten dirt on them.
these little Johns, they're like a month old.
Okay.
Gotta take them on the road.
That's the sponsorship right there.
Yeah, please fucking sponsor us, Vans.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, we are going to enter in, what is it? Vans Warped Tour, and who's doing that collab for the Warped Tour?
Jimmy John.
Jimmy Johns, dude.
The
I'm just
Rising Stage.
Something
What
like
was it
that.
called? You sent it to.
Come
Dude,
on,
if
man.
it was Jimmy John's,
Don't do it.
that would be cool.
Yeah. Okay. Emo night.
Yeah,
we're
emo
about to do
night.
that.
That'd be
It's
cool.
also canceled this weekend.
Dude, everything got canceled. It's crazy.
I was supposed to go see Fire from the Gods on
Oh,
tomorrow, My buddy Jordan plays in the band Varsity. He was like, "Come
Oh,
on
that's
out, bro,"
so
and I was like, "Okay," and then he was like, I was like, "Nah, it's canceled."
damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
Fuck the
we
snow.
had that. We had that Paris Bridge show get canceled, but
Yeah,
it's still on, baby.
that's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
thank God.
Now, the next one. Ooh, what is the most cursed piece of gear you own?
Ooh,
Or fucking whatever causes the backtracks to skip. Jesus.
the laptop is a
That's
little
like a
cursed, maybe.
laptop.
Yeah. Definitely the laptop.
Yeah,
100%
because
laptop.
sometimes it'll work just fine. Like at the milestone, we even had it set on like the highest buffer setting,
Yeah,
and it worked just fine, and it
Great.
didn't skip at all. And then sometimes,
But then, like, we played a show at the Den in fucking somewhere, South Carolina, I think it is. Awesome venue.
yeah,
But our shit skipped every song. It was awful.
here lately though, it's been doing better. I think um, doing some hardware specs and stuff like that has helped it out. Because, but another piece of cursed gear we have an old tape machine from when is that tape machine from?
From like 1963. Still works. It's
that's
like an
all.
old tube tape machine. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like a
Like
real.
you can plug a guitar into it, and it's crazy.
It also came with a little microphone that we have used. It's actually used on Like We Were Never Here on the
Yeah.
bridge
Yeah,
to record that little speaking part.
Hmm.
We obviously fudged with it and made it sound distorted in post,
yeah.
but
It's got a weird Elvis-y sound. Like
Yeah.
it just has that sound, like a weird little 50s. Just it's hard to explain, but I think you know kind of what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Do you guys have any pre-show rituals?
We used to just get really fucked up. I did anyways.
Yeah.
Now
Nowadays we're very chill about it. We just kind of
drink water and hang out and talk to people. Try to sell shirts.
yeah, we hype each other up a little bit right before we play, but really we're just trying to get up on stage as quickly as possible and
Yeah.
get our stuff ready to go and get our set started as fast as we possibly can because that gives us the most time to play, the most time to figure out any technical difficulties that we run into, and it's just nice when a band starts playing quick. I think everything just runs smoothly when you're not setting up for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ooh, got some fun. Who practices the least?
JD.
Yeah, our drummer.
At least our material. He practices a lot with his other dudes, but he doesn't really sit and jam our material much. He just kind of shows up and rocks it.
But once he knows it, he knows it. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Hey, you know that's how it is. Once you know it, you know it.
Yeah, and he knows the whole album, so we're good. We're finally good.
Oh,
That was a whole thing, but we're good now.
I've
Plus,
got
with
two
drums,
more
it's
for you.
harder. It's not like you can just jam on a full drum kit anytime, all the time,
Very
like you
true.
can with guitar. So,
So, what is your Waffle House order?
I got that all day. Fucking, if I'm on the road, it is the All-Star Special.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Dude, plain waffle, hash browns,
oh, I'm getting hungry.
double covered and chunked, scrambled eggs,
I might have to go to Waffle House after this.
toast with jelly, dude. Rigging out. This last time I got chocolate milk too. I've never got chocolate milk at a Waffle House, but it was super good.
Dude, Coca-Cola at the Waffle House hits.
It
Yeah.
does. It's like the McDonald's Coke. It's like they
Yeah.
get the syrup back, the
They
syrup.
get it right.
Yeah.
Waffle House specifically slaps when you like fucking smoke a Marlboro Red 100 with the chef and then do meth with him in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I know exactly what you're saying.
That is very specific.
Before you go out and beat a dude's ass for looking
Yeah,
at you
throw a
funny.
chair at a guy.
Yeah.
Before you
Now.
throw the mic stand into the crowd.
Of course. Speaking of which, I think it was, don't quote me on this. I think it was I'm not gonna say the name of the band because I don't remember it, and if I say it wrong, I'm gonna be like, that's gonna bother me. But I went to go see Dying Wish. I've seen them 2 years in a row now, so it wasn't last year; it was the year before. it was the second band on the show. They go, if you don't like the way somebody looks, go over there and punch them in the fucking face. And then he took the
my
mic
God.
stand and threw it at the crowd.
Oh my God.
That's
I was like,
the mic stand throw has become a little bit more frequent lately. I saw a video of Parker Cannon doing that at a hardcore show, throwing the mic stand into the crowd.
hey, I guess people got over the whole Ronnie Radke throwing the mic stand thing.
Dude, I mean, if it's a tough enough crowd, a mic stand flying into the crowd probably won't hurt nobody.
No.
As long as it's one of those light ones and not like a heavy duty one.
Yeah, like the ones with the
I'm not condoning any mic throwing, but
no.
My cousin Travis, he's in the Showdown, and he used to tour, or he did a couple tours with Dillinger Escape Plan, and he said, so this is like back in the day, like 2005 Dillinger Escape Plan days.
That's
And he
crazy.
said
I
that,
know people from the Showdown.
really?
Yeah.
Who do you know?
Ah, man, what's his
David or one of them?
Yeah, David.
So David Bunton's awesome, but
He was on my podcast.
oh shit, that's awesome, dude. I've grown up with that guy. I know him. But anyways, so they were touring with Dillinger Escape Plan. Travis said they played the show. They're fucking watching it because they would always go out in the crowd and drink and just watch the band. Or maybe it was side stage. Yeah, it was side stage. So he said the vocalist of Dillinger, the moment he runs out on stage, grabs the mic stand, and it's one of the ones with the circle.
With the
And he
brick on
takes
the
it
bottom.
and he smashes a kid in the fucking face right in the front row with the mic stand.
Dillinger?
Yeah, Dillinger Escape Plan.
That sounds about right, though.
Yeah. And he said on that same tour, Dillinger, so the vocalist, you know how he does the flamethrow shit, he'll like spit
Yep.
fire? He did it in a venue and fucking caught the ceiling on fire in this venue. And Travis said at the end of the show, kids were like outside rocking their fucking van, trying to flip it over and shit. Crazy.
Dude, early Dillinger was something else.
Bro, it's the craziest shit. It'll never be topped. The craziness that they were.
Yeah, that's done. That's never gonna happen again.
Yeah. Like crazy.
Speaking of David, yeah, he was on the band Across 5 Aprils?
Yes.
We did a special episode where it was essentially like a co-hosting thing. I was hosting. I had Brandon, who's funny enough, his last name is Mullins as well. The vocalist for A5A. I had Steve from Have Mercy. He was in A5A. And then we just had a bunch of people from Norma Jean. We had the Showdown.
That's awesome.
Who else did we have? Boys Night Out. And they'd hop in and out. We'd ask stupid questions and talk shit.
That's dope, dude.
Go check out that
Shout out
episode, whatever
Southern
episode.
Yeah, Southern metalcore, bro.
That's right. Hey,
We don't get enough of that.
no, we do not.
That shit's
I'm bringing
tough.
it back, by the way.
Dude, fuck yeah.
And I'm gonna get a banjo solo in one of them.
I keep telling the fucking Showdown guys and Travis specifically, they need to make a fucking another album, dude.
They just need to go and tour more.
Yeah, I agree. All they do now is Furnace Fest, and they said all they ever want to do is play Furnace Fest or play a cruise.
It's fair. David loves his damn cruises.
Yeah.
I think it was him and Brandon. They went on a cruise together.
Damn. Cruises.
Dude. Hey, you know what? I respect Furnace Fest. I went in
Yeah, Furnace
2022.
Fest is badass.
Spirit Box played that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they will never play it again.
Ever. Never, ever. Maybe they will in like 20 years.
Dude,
Furnace Fest is awesome.
have you guys seen Under Oath live?
Yeah.
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 I saw them when they did that album after COVID. So they just came back. And they
Oh,
did
with like Erase Me on it and shit, right?
With like
no,
On My
it's the one
Teeth.
after that.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
With On My Teeth and shit.
No, that's the one before it. It's got Hallelujah on it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But the opener was Stray from the Path, R.I.P.
Damn.
The next band was Bad Omens.
Oh, I know this
Yeah.
tour. I saw Aaron Gillespie and fucking Spirit Box,
Yeah,
right?
Spirit Box, and then it was under a no, that will never happen again.
That will never happen because fucking Bad Omens and Spirit Box are like the biggest rock bands in the
And
fucking
Stray's
world.
dead.
It's crazy. That is insane.
You know, I always hoped Under Oath would get that big, but you know, they're a little
Yeah.
niche, I guess.
Yeah, I think if they were they could have gotten that big back in the day if they would have done a full singing song.
Yeah,
Because back then, like screaming was not as accessible as it is now. You know what
no,
I mean?
not at all.
Way more taboo.
Well, I've got a few
But yeah,
more
they are
questions
one of
for you.
the. I was gonna say Under Oath is
Oh, yeah.
probably one of the most respected bands, especially on like a musician level.
Also, Aaron from Under Oath is really nice. Like we've
Dude, they're
worked with him.
all nice.
Yeah, like
Every
he
single
did
one.
drums on our song, and he was so fucking cool. He was
Yeah,
awesome.
that's sick.
Their
Yeah.
audio tree just dropped, and it's so good too.
Dang,
See,
I
I've
didn't
been
realize.
saving it. I'm saving it for tonight, actually, to sit down and like, watch it. Because I watched the Counterparts one. That was so sick.
That's dope.
And then the Bleeding Through one. That one was sick too. So it's on my list of things to watch tonight.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Piss
So
rig.
I want from each of you 3 of your top influences. Go.
Top influences.
3 of them.
Number one.
We're gonna have some overlap here for sure, I think.
So
Oh.
for me, number one, like this is what inspires my vocals and my onstage presence and a lot of things about me. It's fucking Adam Lazzara from Taking Back Sunday, and also just Taking Back Sunday in general is like all time, like one of my favorite bands of all time.
What a
And
great
then
studio band. No, I'm just
yeah, they're definitely very good in the studio. And these days they're Adam, he's old, dude. That shit's hard to sing. But
Oh yeah.
anyways,
He has fun.
uh, dude, his fucking mic swinging shit that he does on stage. Oh my God. When I saw them live and he was doing that shit, I was like, that's just insane. But and then Blink, obviously. I love Blink. And then oh, that the third one's so hard. So hard. Probably
You got this.
Deftones are the story so far.
Ooh, those are good.
Probably Deftones mostly though. Because I was
Yeah.
like raised on Deftones.
Chino's definitely for
Chino's a huge inspiration on me and my voice and everything. So yeah, we'll go TBS, Blink, and Deftones.
I love it.
okay. So I'll stick to more guitar player oriented answers, but Tom DeLonge,
Okay.
definitely John Frusciante with the kind of like suspended chord thing, like the higher
Yeah.
chords, kind of slightly funky type stuff, and some of the lead stuff he does, which obviously that's Hendrix and that's Stevie Ray Vaughan and shit, but
Yeah.
everybody says those.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I'm gonna say I don't remember his last name, but Joshua from We Came as Romans for kind of like
Yeah.
the big riffy kind of stuff for me. So
Okay. I like the answers. Now, this question, since we've talked about, other people, let's expand it a little bit. Give me your guilty pleasure music listens. Now, it doesn't mean you're embarrassed by it. Well, I mean, unless you are, then I do want to hear about it. But give me some
I
things
have a
that people
couple.
wouldn't expect you to listen to. Or,
So
especially if you're embarrassed by it, give me something.
one of mine's definitely Katy Perry. I love Katy Perry, and I listen to that shit so loud in my car sometimes, and I'm like, I don't want anyone to hear me. But nah, fuck it. I love Katy Perry. She's awesome. I love her old shit. It not that song specifically, but other ones like they just remind me of being a kid when I was in like fifth grade. It's just like nostalgic.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm not really that guilty of it, but I love the band Fun. It's a pop band.
Yeah.
definitely pop stuff like 303.
I'm not even guilty about 303. I just fucking love 303.
Yeah, they're badass. I'm not guilty about any of these, but
No.
also For me, probably some stuff that I might be slightly embarrassed of is kind of like the sappy singer-songwriter stuff.
Yeah, he listens
So,
to a lot of shit like that, like
One-
Ed Sheeran.
yeah, I love Ed Sheeran. I really like this dude named Medium Build here lately.
Oh,
Matt Mason. He's a good one.
I fucking love MGK.
There you go.
A lot of people would really hate that, but
Let's
I
beat
love
him.
it.
No,
Hey,
get
like
it.
his new record is so good, but I know if people knew that about me, they would judge me. But I love
Well,
MGK.
now they do. Judge
Please
it
still listen to
partially
our
now.
album.
Yeah, listen to the music. Just judge Jamon specifically.
I'm sad. Now everybody knows I like Katy Perry and MGK.
Well, MGK can write a song. Katy Perry can
Be a lizard.
scam
Could be a
old
lizard.
out of their property taxes.
Say it. No, I'm just kidding. Come here, Nuggy. You want to ask a question?
Nah, Katy Perry's cool. She's a legend.
Nugget.
That
I
was
want
his
to pet his
question.
little ear.
You got to answer.
Katy Perry
You
can
have to
date
say
a
it.
Canadian prime minister.
Oh yeah, she did or isn't she?
She is.
That's wild.
You know a lot of Katy Perry facts.
I do.
He's the one that
You don't know that she's with Justin Trudeau?
Nah.
That's like a well-known internet.
she's not
Yeah, I don't fuck
Canadian.
with her like
is she?
that, bro.
Okay, so you don't fuck with Katy Perry? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
After you
he's
just
a
talked
fake
all this-
fan. Okay. Well, we're coming up to the end here, but I do have one more fun little section. It's called Gear Talk, Great Talk. I want to hear about
Yeah.
your gear. Give me the
Yeah.
gear info.
This is fun.
Fudge, yeah.
This is fun stuff to talk about for us. We love this shit.
Yeah.
I love gear. I
Show
know
our
you
guitars
guys love
first.
gear.
Yeah, we could.
That was Nuggets' question, by the way. He submitted it. So shout out to Nuggy for asking that question.
So we're both Fender guys. We love twang and weird shit with our tones and fuzziness, but for the kind of shows we play, we need like modern versions of Fenders.
Yes.
So this is an LTD something series, and then he's got a Gallagher.
Yeah.
Those are pretty.
This is a Gallagher Woodman. Someone got it from the custom shop and then sold it to me on Guitar Center online. So I've got myself a
I've got mine looking all crazy. Got some little mods.
It does look pretty cool.
but they're both, telly style with humbuckers.
Yeah, and I've got coil tap,
Nice.
which is cool, so I can get the single coil.
Yeah.
We use sort of along the lines of like JB humbucking kind of shit, like the
Yeah, and then so amp wise, we use Pod Goes because it's just easier. Digital is just easier than
Oh,
lugging
I know.
around 2 bits. Yeah, it's just easier. We used
All
to do
three
that.
of us use Podgo.
Yeah. So I'm running Soldano as my gain tone, and then AC30s for all my clean stuff, and then
I use a dual rec for my main tones, and then like a JCM 800 with the gain turned really low for my crunch channel. Then cleans are just kind of like whatever clean amp on there that I like to. It's not anything specific.
and another thing I was gonna say gear wise is that we like our gain tones when we're playing together to like
Blend.
complement each other and blend. So the Soldano mixed with a Mesa Boogie is like just sounds fucking awesome.
Oh,
And of course, we stick with Celestion speakers mostly for cabs. We like to
Yeah.
have a little bit of cab on stage,
We use 212s because fucking 412s sound awesome, but I don't want to fucking lug those bitches
oh
around.
no, absolutely not.
So the seismic 212s are awesome. A lot of dudes use those and just throw some Celestions in there, and it works great.
Yeah. And I also just switched to going straight into the PA too, so easier.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we always like to have at least one cab on our stage,
Yeah.
for the guitars. But
He definitely has to have cab because we just like stage volume too.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
then
good for our tinnitus that we have really badly.
for guitar
yeah,
tones in the studio, we like to get really experimental with it because now you've got digital, so you can explore and do all sorts of stuff with like the neural DSP stuff.
Those are huge for us. And then like I love big muffs, so we use a lot of big muff and a lot of fuzz, Proco rats, and like shit like that.
But we always layer with a real tube amp or at least a real cab.
Yeah.
We try to do some real tube cab layers in most of our. I think all the songs on the album have at least one rhythm that's just it's a PV tube head. Or is it the Valve King 2?
Valve King 2 or then a 6505.
Yeah.
We do a lot of like crunchy, fuzzy tones mixed with a high gain amp. That's kind of the secret sauce of ham radio tone.
With a really weird tone that's like
shitty almost.
Shitty or octave pitched down a whole octave to be like bassy and weird. Basically. So
a lot of weird stuff like that.
Some of it we pan left and right, and some of it we stick down in the middle, but we just try to make a wall of sound the best we can.
Yeah.
And that you do.
Thanks, dude.
Of course.
A lot of guitar layers in the studio.
For sure. Most of our recordings nowadays have at least 100 tracks.
Yeah.
And that's on the low side.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get up to close to 200 tracks with all the vocals, layers, and stuff like that we like to do. But,
yeah. I condense my tracks. Thank you very much.
We keep it all separate. We ain't trying to make Josh's life easy.
Yeah.
Clearly not. You have 100 tracks. He's like,
yep.
He's like these fuckers again.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, we have reached the end of the podcast, so we just have a couple in-related. We just have a couple in-related questions, and that's I'm not gonna ask new music because you just put out new music, but new music.
Well, we can. Yeah,
we're working on a new album already. So
yeah, we dropped an album, and we will have more new music following up very soon.
Yeah,
some
it's
of
not
it
going to be
out next week. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not too long. We got music videos rolling out for a couple songs from the record too.
We're working on some collabs too with some bands that are going to be cool.
So keep an eye out for some cool visuals from album songs, and then maybe a cool collab here in the near future with.
Yeah, we're gonna go right with a band soon. So we're doing some cool, different shit we've never done. It's gonna be fun.
Nice.
And it's all North Carolina based stuff that we're getting into. So
yeah, us and North.
Where you guys
Carolina.
are moving to? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna move there.
Okay. Well, of course, I have to ask. Plugs and shout outs. Plug the band. Plug the socials. Shout out the peoples that you want to shout out.
We're gonna shout out everybody that joined our Facebook group because we just made that shit. So if you're in our Facebook group and you're listening to this, you get special treatment. We love you more than everybody else. So.
Yeah, that's our
I knew
chat.
You guys love me the most.
That's our page where we just post funny, stupid shit and also shout out fucking American Theory. They're so rad. Shout out you for having us on this pod and been rad.
Yeah, shout out you for coming on. Boom.
Shout out Empty Room. Travis and Ali are fucking so rad.
Our label,
Gold Ship. Tim, our manager.
Yes. Andrew at the label is a badass.
Yeah, Tim's opened up doors for us that we never could have, So shout out Tim. I love you.
Shout out to our photographer, Katie Sargent. Shout out to everybody that's been listening to our album. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Shout out to that cool camera you got.
Shout out Little Caesars, dude.
Yeah, shout out the king.
Shout out Vans. Shout out Hot Hands.
Shout out Boston.
Yeah. We want the Hot Hands Vans partnership.
Yeah, because we put Hot Hands in our vans in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sponsor Ham Radio and sponsor the podcast Hot Hands and Vans.
Hot Hands and Vans.
Rig.
I like it. They need a collaboration. Van Hot Hands.
Dude, little vans that have hot hands in it and you shake them and they get hot.
Yeah.
You get a chemical burn on your big toe.
Hey, you know what? It's sometimes worth it.
That's violent.
Hey, sometimes we gotta get a little violent with the hot hands.
We like the hurt. we like the hurt.
Yeah.
We like pain.
There you go.
We choose pain.
That's right. I want.
We
pain.
choose to carry gear on a weekly basis, up and down stair sets, and destroy our lower backs and our lumbars.
Yeah. Full
Yeah, and we
sin.
can't hear and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I am legally deaf in my left ear, so shout out to deafness.
Oh, shout out to Josh Kite, his brother.
Yeah, my brother mixed the whole album for free, so and
That's
he
it.
absolutely
No, we
killed
paid
it.
him a lot of money. So get your album, get your shit mixed by him. Reject Audio.
Yeah, he just started an audio company called Reject Audio, and he's actually just signed with our manager too. So he's gonna start trying to work with a lot of bands. So
That's awesome. Well, boys, I only have one question left for you. And that is to pick the outro song from your discography for the episode. What's it going to be? Fight.
From our
Fight
discography.
Fight over.
Probably what, Bitter End?
nah, it's fucking do Headache because it's just a good outro song.
Okay.
Okay, Headache.
I
Headache.
think it is. Well, thank you, boys, for coming on, and thank you all for watching. You know what to do. Follow
you,
the
bro.
boys at Ham Radio. Follow the pod. Comment. Tell them. Throw all the inside jokes. Specifically mention Boston and Hot Ham. And we'll see you guys soon.
Bro, thank you so much.
Could we just get this straight before the levee breaks and move on with our lives and live before we die? Our own accustomed hell, the lies we tell ourselves are constant.
This has been Mullins Over Music Podcast, episode 60, with your host, producer, and editor, me, Austin Mullins. Special thanks to guests Jamon and Stephan of Ham Radio. The outro track is Headache by Ham Radio. You can check out Ham Radio at Ham Radio TN, wherever you listen to music, and on whatever social media platform you can find. Their newest record, Tirades and Tragedies, is out now. Thanks to Jamon and Stephan for coming on the podcast, having a good time chatting, laughing, and just for being good friends of mine. Finally, special thanks to viewers like you. Thank you, and until next time.
So watch me ricochet and go another way, 'cause we choose our fate and live till our lives break. Someone stop this.